I'd like to brief you about the housing, because many stories have been told you that if you don't do a raised house, everything is collapse. So where I am right now, these are my animals, and this is one of the worst moments of goat farming, like the rainy season. But what I want to assure you, or what I do as me myself, I always do what they call preparation. I've told you many times that you guys, when you're doing goat farming, be prepared. Know when, which season you are supposed to handle when. You get it? Like on the onset of the rain, we do expect certain diseases to come and really attack us. What do? We get ready and get prepared. That's why I keep reminding you that you guys, we are now in this season. This is what you are supposed to do. We are now in this season. This is what you're supposed to do. So like in this season, I told you that we shall have a lot of things. And for your information, there is also a vaccine that I was given to test. I think it will be out very soon, which works on arthritis, which works on foot rot, which works on foot rot, arthritis, and then paralysis. I did it, and actually, for this time, I have not gotten a lot of issues with limping and so on. So it's not there. Even arthritis, even in kids, it's not there. But actually, I told you many times that when you're entering into a farming season, sorry, a rainy season, you have to be prepared. I did say that you have to vaccinate yourself, the animals, when you're entering in the season. There is no vaccine that vaccinates the season. Apana, but there is vaccine that you can, there is drugs that you have to be prepared of when you're entering into the season. Then there is also um, activities or things or routines that you have to do in the rainy season. I told you, get prepared, because we do expect a lot of worms in this season. What do? Deworm earlier when you're entering into the season. You get it? Deworm it, and in the middle of the season, let's say now if we dewormed, for us we dewormed I think few days ago on onset of the rain, and then in the middle we are also going to deworm. You get it? Spraying is supposed to be very frequent, like on a weekly basis, and it's supposed to be on notes. It's supposed to be very clear. Last week I showed you how to do spraying. It was not just a joke, but we really wanted you to understand this. So like if I get back to the houses, you see it rained. Now this is our peak of rainy season. We have rain in the morning, we have rain in the evening, but you see, this looks to be wet because all animals went and slept in because of the rain. So it is their urine. So we are going to put all these animals out in the exercising yard. And you see this, the sun has now come up. So that means at the end of the day, you're going to see very good sunshine, and the place will completely be dry. So don't let yourself spend a lot of money because you want to raise the house. There is also its effects. One, like for a poor man, Hamis, it's expensive. Two, people do it badly because we really always allow them to do gaps within the house. So if you put a gap, other people put very big gaps, or other people put very small gaps. Because if you put very small gaps and these guys dump like the way you see, it's going to show you that you've done another raised house. Sorry, another ground house. So there will not be sense of raising the house because the urine and dung will not go down. But if the urine and dung can go down, it will be safer. Then two, make sure if you do a raised house, you're clean enough, because some people, we might find ourselves doing a double work. People cleaning up because it was badly done in the gaps, and then sweeping down. So that will be a double work for the workers. And I told you, one of the highest risks is a worker getting tired of working with you. You get it? A worker getting tired of working with you because you're overloading him if you're not facilitating him the way you want. But actually, if you decide to do a raised house, do it, but do it on a standard and make sure the gaps are there. But remember, you have to do repair like frequently. Just imagine you're loading up all this load. You think a goat like this weighs how much kilos, and the other one. So you're loading that kilo on the height. So that means you have to do a frequent maintenance. And for example, let me tell you one thing. You might be sleeping in a flat, and I also sleep on the ground house, like a grass hatched house where I sleep, but we still breathe, we still live a better life. So it is up to you to decide. But this doesn't have a lot of effects because you see, my animals, we are in a rainy season. You would expect a lot of nozzle discharge, coughing, and many people who are saying that these goats really need closed houses. Mania, when the wind comes, it's going to blow. It's going to get to make them get pneumonia. Pneumonia doesn't come from this very good air, that fresh breath. It comes from the fumes which comes out of their urine. But we are in a rainy season, and you're not even getting any animal sneezing, doing anything. And for your information, I've said this many times, like, in a rainy season, you might be finding yourself with a lot of issues. No, that is not the case. If you're managing your animals well, if you're following the procedures that I always give you very, very well, then you can never have trouble with animals, even if in the rainy season. Me, what I do, I deworm, like my animals are grazers. Every after 2 months, I deworm them because I don't have a lot of shrubs to browse on. So I deworm every after 2 months. I spray every week, and my kids sleep alone. I spray them alone. I handle them alone. There is nothing a lot that we definitely do in this. So that's what I wanted to brief you. Hope you understand it. Hope you get it much, much better. Let me wish you the best. Bye.